Hey everybody, Happy New Year. We are in a brand new year, and that means a whole brand new year's worth of comics. This is, however, the 10th episode. I will not be seasoning off my comic book reviews like most people do. I will just be doing a straight run of episode numbers, and that's it. Because I started in the end of 2009. It would kind of be weird to start a new season at the end of 2010. So I'm just going to be episoding all of these off. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. We have 2 weeks worth of comics to review. The first week was very short, 2 comics, and then the following week had a little bit more. Also joining me via Skype is Jeff, who is True Shadow 18. He'll be doing some audio commenting because you guys can't really see. I mean, if you look, he's like on a computer screen.
Hi guys, what's up?
Yeah, you guys can see he's going to be doing audio. Hopefully you guys can hear him well. I have the audio cranked up to full blast. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first 2 comics, the last week's worth of comics in 2009. We'll start off with the Marvel side. This is, remember now, Wednesday, December 30th, 2009. These 2 comics ended the year 2009. First comic is The Origins of Siege. Free comic book. You can pick it up anywhere. I'm sure they have tons of copies of these all over the place. With this comic, of course, you got in the back the checklist. You don't have to zoom in on that. It's fine. This issue was really just a teaser. It gives you, like all the other comics have been giving you in the back, the first few pages of the first part of Siege. A little background story on all the key characters: Thor, Captain America, Green Goblin, Spider-Man, all the people you're going to be seeing in Siege. And it gives you like maybe a 2-3 page bonus story that you only get in this comic. It's a free comic. What do you expect? You know, if you're interested, if you're going to be getting Siege, I'd say pick this up. It's free. You can't get any better than this. It's free. It says it right here.
Get
$0.
free. Get everything free.
Exactly. It's a free comic. It's a background story. It's free. What can I say? I have more to say on Siege, but we'll save that for the comics that came out last Wednesday. And the final comic from DC wasn't free. To end the old year, Blackest Night number 6. Sorry, I'll lift it up a little bit for you. I've been telling you guys you should be picking up Blackest Night. I have news on Blackest Night. We'll save the news for the last part of the for the end of this review, which will probably be the last. This will be parted 2 to 1. Awesome comic. In this comic, you get to see all the rings, other than the Black Lantern rings. Ganther causes a reaction in all the rings, which doubles the rings, and for 24 hours it anoints a lantern, a corpseman to carry the ring. This is a huge spoiler. Flash gets the Blue Lantern ring. The Atom gets the Indigo ring. Mira, who is Aquaman's wife, gets the red ring. Wonder Woman gets broken free of the Black Lantern ring and becomes a Star Sapphire. And of course, Lex Luthor gets the Orange Lantern ring. Who knew? Jealousy. Lex Luthor. Who didn't see that? Who didn't see that coming? And of course, Scarecrow finally got his hands on a Yellow Lantern ring. They teased it way back when in, what issue? It was an old, like the very beginning of the Green Lantern series when the Sinestro Corps War was about to start. It was a good issue. I'm telling you guys, Blackest Night is the biggest event to hit the DC Universe. There's still 2 more parts coming. Unfortunately, no Blackest Night part will be released in January. Part 7 will be released in February. I'm guessing it is because of the extra week in December. This was really supposed to be released the first week of January, but I guess they pushed it up 1 because of the extra Wednesday in December. But there are ample parts of Blackest Night reaching out all over the place. After the actual comic, they give you all cover splashes of all the crossovers that are going to be happening throughout January and February of Blackest Night. I won't be getting any of those except for Hawkman and Atom, because that comic looks off the hook. It looks like it actually has some type of connection to Blackest Night. Also, Green Lantern will still be part of Blackest Night and a few other choice titles. Awesome comic. You guys should be picking this up. You shouldn't be waiting for this to come out in trade paperback. I'm enjoying this series to the fullest. As you can see, this series is really awesome. It's the best thing.
It's awesome. In my opinion, get all the Blackest Nights.
Exactly. It's 8 parts. It's really worth the money. Okay, that was the end of 2009. With those two comics, we closed the door in 2009 and opened it up to 2010. The first week, the first Wednesday of 2010, which is Wednesday, January 6th. And we're starting off with a Marvel comic. Marvel Comics Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 6.
Spider-Man.
I love the Ultimate Comics. There are actually, in this comic, I'll show you after Mike scans it, there is actually 2 teaser comics that are coming out in 2010. An ongoing series called Ultimate X, which is, oh wow, it's on the first page. Ultimate X, which is probably going to be a retelling of the X-Men. That's what I'm guessing. It's going to be like a retelling of like the X-Men, the mutants that are left. That's going to be an ongoing, and then there's going to be a short 4-part series, Ultimate Enemy, starring the Fantastic Four and all the characters that are now in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books. Yeah, Jeff, you don't see.
Yeah, I can see it.
I've been telling you guys, the Ultimate Comic Universe is awesome. I've loved it since when I was only collecting Superman. I've been getting all their comics. There's really no comic the Ultimate Universe has yet released that I have not enjoyed. Ultimate Spider-Man, in this part, you find out who the hooded person is. It is a girl, and I'm giving you the spoiler, it's Shadowcat.
Really?
Yeah, it's Shadowcat.
Didn't expect that.
And also, Johnny Storm and Bobby Drake both changed the way they look. Johnny Storm dyes his hair black, and he's posing as one of Pete's cousins, and Bobby Storm shaves his entire head bald, and he also poses as another one of Peter's cousins. And they both, in this issue, basically, it's about getting them into school, you know, getting them to have a normal life. The next issue looks really awesome. It's going to probably show the tension that's going on in the house because you got 2 X-Men, a Fantastic Four member, and Spider-Man, all in the same house. Now, we all know that Aunt May is no director of S.H.I.E.L.D., she's no, you know, no Charles Xavier, so how the hell is she going to put up with all this? I'm sure we're going to see a lot of funny shit in the next issue. I enjoy Ultimate Spider-Man. I could preach it all the time. You should definitely be picking this comic book up, along with anything that comes out for the Ultimate Universe, provided, of course, you like the superhero. Don't pick up Iron Man if you hate Iron Man. But the Ultimate Universe is, in my opinion, the best retelling of any superhero. Ultimate Spider-Man. I really wish they'd fix the artwork just a little bit. It could be better. I miss the artwork from back when it was just Ultimate Comics. But, you know, you get to change the time. And it's funny how Brian Michael Bendis is working on the Siege and everything else, and yet he's still in the Ultimate Universe. I honestly think, from a creative point of view, Marvel should just put Brian Michael Bendis back into the Ultimate Comics only. He did his best work there, and take him out of the mainstream comics because he's doing Ultimate, he's doing Siege, he's doing all of the Avenger comics. Come on, you're killing this guy, and that's why all his ideas are kind of stale. And all of his characters are kind of stale because he has to work with millions of different characters, and I don't know. It's just my opinion that one guy should not be.
Give the guy a break.
Yeah, one guy should not be doing so many comic books. Oh, and I'm getting the finger. Oh joy. So okay, we will see you guys in part 2 of this week's comic book review. I'll catch you guys soon.